Riddle of the day. If two people have two children, are these two children brought up by the same parents? And I say they're not. So let me explain. When parents have children, there's always going to be the first child. And I don't want to say that the first child is the test run child, but the first child is the one that every experience is new. And parents don't come with a guide. There is no manual of how to treat things that come up. So they treat it the best way they can. Once it gets to the second child, they have a little more experience. So they either continue the way that they did with the first if it worked, or they hone their skills a little and they say, you know what, maybe we could have done it a little better. And they do it a little better with the second, and then they do it a little better with the third, and on and on. So while the people are the same, the parenting skills are not the same. And that's why when they say there's a difference between a first child and a second child and a third child, it's not the child. Is it nature versus nurture? I think it's nurture, because the last one down the line does become the baby. The first one does become the one that the standard is held up to. And the middle child is somewhere in between, I guess, kind of fighting for their place in the family. And I've seen it many times before. So even though my sister and I were 2 years apart, and we always thought we were brought up by the same parents after my parents passed away, and we were older then, we were in our 60s, when we started to go over, remember when they did this and remember when they did that, and her circumstance was much different than mine. I'd say, no, they never said that to me. And she'd say, no, they never said that or did that with me. And then we realized that individually we were treated as individual people, and we weren't treated as a cookie cutter kind of mold where this is what you do and this is what you do with the first and this is what you continue to do with the second. So here's the question again. Two siblings, two parents. Are you brought up by the same parents? You give me the answer to that now.